Hey guys, it's Natalia and welcome back to Glossy Confidential. I am here today with a makeup tutorial for this look here. This is sort of a one brand makeup tutorial. I've gotten all the products that I've got from Urban Decay. The main reason is I wanted to use the Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette. I also wanted to use an Urban Decay lip gloss, and I wanted to try one of the new Urban Decay blushes. So using all of that, I said, you know what, I'm just going to make this a full-on Urban Decay tutorial, except for the only thing I did use that wasn't Urban Decay was my setting powder, which I just used the NARS translucent powder, and I didn't have an Urban Decay contour or a blush, so I actually used an eyeshadow from the Urban Decay Naked Basics 2 palette for a contour shade, and I'm sorry, the highlight shade I actually used an eyeshadow from the Vice palette 3 as well. So you can just goes to show you don't need to have a contour palette. You can literally just go through and find a matte eyeshadow and use that as a contour. So I hope you enjoy this makeup tutorial. Stay tuned to see how I got this look. I'm going to start with my eyes today because the eyeshadow palette, I'm using the Naked Smoky palette, the new one. The eyeshadow palette, one of the main colour I'm using on the lid is a little bit glittery and has a bit of fallout, so I kind of want to do my eyes first to prevent having to redo my foundation. So I'm just applying the Urban Decay Primer Potion in Enigma, just all over the lid, underneath. That has got quite a bit of pigmentation in it, so it's going to cancel out any discoloration on my lids and sort of give myself a blank canvas. Now, to go in with my eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay new Naked Smoky palette. This was actually released yesterday in Mecca here in Australia, so if you did want to get it, you can now. I think it's $78 I saw. I picked mine up a little while ago from America. I'm going to go in with Combust, which is this light shade here. I'm going to try to use the brush they gave me. I've never really been a big fan of the Urban Decay brushes. I just feel like brushes aren't something that they need to do, so they probably shouldn't. I'm just going to put that on above my crease as a transition shade. This is very, very similar to my actual... No, don't like that brush. Not working for me. Urban Decay. Ray Morris number 7.5 Deluxe Round Shader Brush. Oh, so much better. Just above there, all over the lid actually. It's very close to my skin colour, so it doesn't really matter where this one goes, just to help blend. I'm going to go in with the Ray Morris number 7 Deluxe Point Shader. I'm going to go in with Password, which is this shade here. It's a bit more of a purpley grey sort of colour, just a little bit, and just put that in the crease, not too much, just add a little bit of definition there, mainly on the outer half, because this is where I'm going to put some colour. I'm now going to do the lid colour. I'm just going to wet my brush with some Fix Plus, just because this is quite a glittery fallout sort of colour here. The colour I'm going to be using is High, which is this first shade in the palette, this shimmery kind of pinky sort of colour. And just put that on the lid all over, sort of keeping it under the crease. I'm going to blend the crease colour back into it, so if it does go over, it's not going to make a difference. But you just want to pat this one in because it does have quite a bit of glitter and fallout. I'm going to go in with this shade here, Dagger, which is a sort of like a bit of a deeper blue gunmetal grey sort of shade. And I'm just going to put that on the outside corner there. Now with a little bit of extra product, I'm going to flip the brush upside down so the colour is sort of on the top, and sort of just bring that up into the crease a little bit. Not too far. I don't want it to be a cut crease, but I just want a little bit in the crease up here, just towards the middle. I'm going to go in with my Ray Morris number 7 brush, the tapered blending brush, and just blend that in. This eyeshadow blends in so smoothly. I love it. And if you've lost a bit of the colour, just keep building it up and blending it out until you're happy with the colour. I'm then going to go in with the Urban Decay brush. I'm going to take Whiskey, which is this brown shade, just the slightest touch. I'm using this brush because I feel like it doesn't apply too much product, and just sort of push that on top of the crease area, just to sort of blend that blue in. For the brow bone highlight, I'm just going to go in with this shade here, which is 13. This is the lighter shade. So dust that under there. So I'm just going to do the rest of my face now and then come back and finish my eyes. I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Naked Skin Foundation in 8.0 and apply that to my face using a Ray Morris brush number 27, the liquid foundation brush, liquid foundation brush. Brush 23, I mean, God. I'm going to go in with the Naked Skin Concealer. This is in the shade Medium Dark Neutral. I'm going to brush that in, buff that in with a MAC 224 brush. Now I haven't got a setting powder from Urban Decay, so I'm just going to go in with this NARS Translucent Crystal Powder and just set under my eyes there and the rest of my face. So I just added a Urban Decay powder to my shopping list. Alright, let's go in and finish the eyes. For under eyes, I'm going to use the pencil brush of the pencil side of the brush that came with the palette. I'm going to go in with Smolder, which is this purple shade. Love this shade. As soon as I saw this palette, this is the shade that I wanted. I'm just going to put that underneath the lash line. I'm going to wipe that brush off and go back in with High, which is the shimmer shade there, and just sort of put that in the lower inner corner. But I haven't got an Urban Decay liquid liner, so I'm actually going to go in with one of their pencils. I'm going to go and use Sabbath, which is like a navy blue colour. Absolutely gorgeous. I really want this blue on the outer corner. So I'm just going to start pushing that into my lower lash line, just on the outer corner. And going to go back in with that pencil brush and smudge it out. I'm going to go in with the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. I've never used this one, so this is going to be a first time. It's just a sample that I picked up. I really love that mascara. Oh my god. I need the full size. It's thick, it's lengthening, but it's still incredibly fluttery. Wow! Okay, let's go on the bottom lashes. So that's the eyes done. I'm just going to go in with the Urban Decay Brow Box and I'm just going to do my eyebrows. I'm going to use the darker shade and just on an angled brush here, just fill in my eyebrows. This is in the Brow Box in Brown Sugar. I don't know if this is still available, I'm pretty sure it is. And then it's also got a bit of a brow wax here, so I'm just going to go in with that one and just sort of push it into my lashes. My lashes, what are these things? Eyebrows. So now for contour, I haven't got a contour shade of Urban Decay. I haven't got like the Flush palette. So I'm going to break into the Naked Basics 2 palette and drop the shadow that's broken everywhere. I'm going to go in with this shade here, Primal, which is a cooler brown. Let's see how this one works as a contour. It works. I'm just using the Ray Morris number 6 Deluxe Pro blender up under my cheekbones. I feel like it works well. It's like a good contour colour. It's a little bit dark. It's okay. I'm going to go back in with the powder. Whatever's left of my foundation brush and sort of pat over it to sort of lighten it up a bit. We're going to put on blush anyway, so it's probably going to hide it a little bit more. I'm going to go in with the Fetish blush. This is the new 8-hour kind of wear blush. Let's just blend it in. And for highlight, I haven't got a highlight shade either, so I'm just going to go in with the Vice 3 palette. I'm going to use Last Sin, which is like a bit of a shimmery kind of champagne colour. Let's see how this one goes. I've never used this as a highlight either. Where's my fan brush? Gosh, there you are. Let's see how we go. And last, for lips, I am going to use the Urban Decay Revolution Lips Gloss in Apocalypse. It's really nicely pigmented. So this one is one of the matte sort of shades, the cream finishes. And so that is the finished look. I hope you've enjoyed this one brand makeup tutorial. I'm really loving that Smoky palette. Urban Decay really has to be one of my favourite makeup brands ever. I really love the brand and I love their products. So if there's any comments or questions, please leave in the comment bar down below. If you wanted to see any up close reviews of any of the products that I mentioned today, please also leave that in the comment bar down below. I'm going to have a blog post that has a list of all the products that I have used in the description box down below, so go and check that one out. I'm going to have also down there all my social media, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you know, all that kind of stuff. So please get in contact with me, head over there and say hello. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Have a fantastic week and I will talk to you soon. Bye.